Right now, the story of the Tesla Semi in 2026 is one of delay, high expectations, huge price increases, and real production finally beginning. This is exactly what happened to the truth, and we're going to explain it clearly, honestly, and step by step in simple English. Let me start by stating something important. Tesla did not make an official public announcement about the final price through a press release or headline event. But multiple trusted industry sources, internal documents, and vehicle vouchers give us a very clear picture of what Tesla is charging its customers for this truck today in 2026. For many years, people online were using old numbers from the very first Tesla Semi announcement in 2017. When Tesla first revealed the Semi, the company talked about prices like $150,000 to $180,000 depending on the range. That was almost 9 years ago, and it was never a real production price. It was an expected estimate for a truck that was supposed to enter production in 2019. The Tesla Semi was actually delayed again and again. It finally saw limited production from 2022, but that wasn't real customer availability, that was test vehicles and pilot deliveries. Tesla didn't begin meaningful, high-volume production until 2026, almost a decade after the concept was launched. So when you hear people online shouting Tesla Semi price up 60%, that's because if you compare the original 2017 estimate of $180,000 to the real current numbers being quoted for 2026, the price on paper does appear about 60% higher. But let's be clear, Tesla never actually sold the Semi at $180,000 in quantity. That price was a projected price for early models more than 8 years ago. Now here's what we actually know about pricing from real current data. Tesla is currently quoting about $290,000 for the long-range 500-mile version of the Semi, and around $250,000 to $260,000 for the standard range model. These prices are what Tesla has been communicating to fleet buyers and what has appeared in publicly accessible materials, including voucher applications and internal pricing communications. That means the long-range Tesla Semi, with a 500-mile range and heavy-duty commercial capability, is being quoted at nearly $300,000. A truck at this price point is not cheap. It is expensive, especially compared to early expectations. But it is also the first large-scale, fully electric Class 8 truck with these kinds of specifications that is entering production anywhere in the world today. Before we say it's fake or that's too high, we should also understand why the price is high. Building a heavy-duty commercial truck with long range, high power, and reliable performance is far more complex and expensive than building a regular consumer car. Class 8 trucks are massive vehicles designed to carry heavy loads over long distances, and converting that technology from diesel, which has decades of engineering and infrastructure, to a fully electric system requires new batteries, new charging technology, and new designs from scratch. On top of that, Tesla's production delays and evolving vehicle design added time and cost. Battery prices, raw material costs, and inflation have all increased since 2017, which means the cost of building electric vehicles in 2026 is generally higher than it was a decade ago. So yes, the price increased from the early estimates, but that is not mysterious or secret, it's part of real-world economics. So is $290,000 expensive? The honest answer is, it depends on what you compare it to. If you compare it to the original 2017 Tesla projection, then yes, it's a lot more. But if you compare it to modern commercial trucks with similar capabilities, energy costs, and technology, a price of around $250,000 to $290,000 is not absurd for a heavy-duty electric truck in 2026. Furthermore, commercial buyers don't just look at the sticker price, they look at the total cost of ownership over years of operation. Electric trucks can have much lower fuel and maintenance costs compared to diesel trucks. Because the Tesla Semi will consume electrical energy instead of diesel fuel, it can operate with much lower cost per mile once it's on the road. Diesel trucks typically cost much more per mile just in fuel alone. That potential saving is part of why some companies are willing to pay a higher upfront cost, because over hundreds of thousands of miles, the Semi could save them money compared to diesel. Another important reality is that Tesla now offers two versions of the Semi. The standard range model is typically around 325 miles of range, and the long range is around 500 miles. Both versions charge quickly. Tesla says they can regain about 60% of their range in around 30 minutes with megacharger stations. These are real specifications that Tesla lists on its official website. So when someone tells you the price hike is fake, that's not correct. The price increase, if you compare it to old predictions, is real in numeric terms. But saying the price is fake because Tesla never actually sold the Semi at the earlier prices is also not accurate. The truth is, the market has changed, the product has changed, and Tesla is now selling these trucks at prices consistent with advanced commercial electric vehicles in 2026. In simple terms, here's the real situation as of early 2026. The Tesla Semi is finally entering mass production after nearly a decade of delays. The truck is a heavy-duty Class 8 electric vehicle with 2 range options, fast charging capability, and modern electric powertrain technology. Tesla is quoting prices around $250,000 to $290,000 to buyers. This is significantly higher than the old 2017 figures, but that's not surprising given inflation, battery cost increases, and the complexity of this truck compared to passenger cars. For your audience, here's the honest takeaway: some people online are confused or arguing that the pricing claims are fake, but the facts show the pricing is real and current based on what Tesla has been quoting. The old price figures were never official production prices, and comparing them directly to today's numbers without that context leads to misunderstanding. What you are about to show your viewers must make this clear: always compare real production quotes with real production contexts, not outdated estimates with modern prices. This is the truth about the Tesla Semi's price in 2026, explained honestly, with facts and without rumors.